Hello, my name is John McAvoy and I work for the Federal Record Center program of the National Archives and Records Administration. This module will explain ARCIS Reference Request Statuses and their relationship to either My Workspace or My Agency Workspace versus FRC Workspace. Let's take a look. To demonstrate ARCIS Reference Request Statuses within the customer portal, I'm going to navigate to Reference Requests, and I'm going to go to Agency-Wide View. And you will notice that there are two different components. There's My Agency Workspace and FRC Workspace. Now you'll notice on your training aid entitled ARCIS Statuses by Category that in My Agency Workspace there are only two statuses, Reference Initiated and Reference Received. Reference initiated means that you're working on a brand new reference request, but you have not yet submitted it to the Record Center. Reference received status means that you have in fact submitted it to the Record Center, but it has not yet been picked up and placed in the FRC Workspace status known as reference processing. So once it goes into reference processing status, it will leave My Agency Workspace and now show up in FRC Workspace, and that means that the reference request is now being worked on by the Record Center. And what's fun is if you look at those statuses, you can see each of the steps that a reference request takes until it ultimately gets to shipped or reference not found status. Now keep in mind that when you navigate to FRC Workspace, okay, and you take a look at a reference request that is in reference not found status, and let me find one for you here. Reference not found, click go, here's one. You can drill down on this reference request number, and the Record Center will have populated reasons why this particular reference request has not been found. In this example, this particular reference request was previously charged out, and they also annotated that it was charged out to Bob Sanderson way back in May of 2011. So that's a helpful hint for you to know. Instead of waiting for the Record Center to send you back the physical reference request ticket with their annotated notes on it as to why they couldn't find a reference request, you can actually see why it can't be sent back to you via the ARCIS customer portal. And that concludes our module on the different statuses between My Workspace, My Agency Workspace, and FRC Workspace. As always, help is available for the ARCIS customer portal. You can access a wealth of information at the ARCIS website, as well as access to all of the training manuals for all of the available components of ARCIS. Link to that via www.archives.gov/FRC/ARCIS. There too you will find a link for the ARCIS Help Desk entitled Get Help, and that will provide you with information about the hours of operation for the ARCIS Help Desk in St. Louis, as well as their phone number and an email address. And lastly, you can contact your ARCIS administrator.